Hello, future attorney. Ito si Attorney Chata Olivas of Easy Law Online. Ginawa ko ang video na to para sa mga paying members of my YouTube channel, Easy Law Online. Ang topic natin for this video is judicial notice under the Philippine Rules of Evidence. What I'll do here is I will read the slides that I prepared, and as we go along, whenever necessary, I will give you some explanations or examples. So dito muna tayo sa definition of judicial notice. Ang judicial notice is a rule of evidence that allows parties to take some sort of a shortcut in evidence presentation. Bakit? Kasi pinapadali nito ang evidence presentation by dispensing with evidence for certain factual assertions. So anong definition ng judicial notice? It is the cognizance of certain facts which judges may take and act upon without formal introduction of evidence because those facts are already known, notorious, or authoritatively settled. Pag sinabi nating notorious, in this context, ang ibig sabihin niyan ay it is known, widely known by very, very many people. So, may tatlong reasons kung bakit meron tayong ganitong rule of judicial notice. We have efficiency and economy. It prevents the time-consuming necessity of formally proving facts that are common knowledge or easily verifiable from reliable sources. For example, yung idea of the law of gravity, that is a fact that does not need any proof. It does not need any scientific proof. And then we also have some example like katulad ng yung situation sa EDSA during weekdays on rush hour. Okay? Pwedeng maging subject yan of judicial notice. So we have three reasons for this. Number one, efficiency and economy. And then number two, common sense. It allows the courts to operate in the realm of reality and common sense, acknowledging what is already publicly and indisputably known. For example, alam natin that there are 7 days in 1 week and 24 hours in 1 day. So that's common sense. Number three, consistency. It ensures consistency and correctness in the application of the law by eliminating the possibility of a judge making an erroneous finding on a fact that is universally known to be true. So anong legal basis ng judicial notice rule? That is Rule 129 of the Revised Rules on Evidence as amended in 2019. May mga dalawang categories ng judicial notice, isang mandatory, isang discretionary. Dito muna tayo sa mandatory. These are facts that a court must take judicial notice of without any request or motion from the parties. The judge has no discretion to refuse. So, naka-enumerate mismo sa rules of court ano-ano ang mga bagay na ito. Number one, the existence and territorial extent of states. Alam natin na mayroong United States of America, alam natin na may Singapore, alam natin na may Malaysia. So yan, hindi na kailangan ng ebidensya yan. Number two, their political history, forms of government, and symbols of nationality. Number three, the law of nations. Number four, the Admiralty and Maritime Courts of the world and their seals. Number five, the political constitution and history of the Philippines. And then we have number six, the official acts of the legislature, executive and judicial departments of the national government. Take note, national. So kapag local ordinance, hindi yan pwedeng maging subject of mandatory judicial notice. So example of national law, we have the Violence Against Women and Children law. Okay, so that can be as the subject of judicial notice. And then we have number seven, the laws of nature. Number eight, measure of time. Number nine, geographical divisions. And then may note ako dito. A court must take judicial notice of its own records in the same case, but generally not in other cases unless they are properly introduced as evidence. Dako naman tayo sa discretionary judicial notice. Ito ay hindi automatic. It is up to the court to consider a matter to consider something as a matter of judicial notice or not, either upon the court's own initiative or upon the request of a party. This requires a certain level of notoriety and verifiability. Dapat masyado siyang well-known at saka dapat verifiable siya. So there are requisites for discretionary judicial notice. Number 1, the matter must be one of common and general interest. It must be known by the well-informed persons in the community. And number 2, it must be authoritatively settled and not doubtful or uncertain. The fact must be beyond reasonable dispute. And number 3, it must be relevant to the issue. The judicially noticed fact must have a bearing on the facts in issue in the case. So, for example, pwedeng maging subject of discretionary judicial notice yung fact that most online shopping can be paid by the buyer through GCash. That can be a matter of discretionary judicial notice. Okay, and then number 4, there must be a hearing. This is a crucial requirement. The court shall afford the parties an opportunity to be heard on the propriety of taking judicial notice, either before or during the trial or even after the trial but before judgment. Bakit? Because this is a requirement of due process. So ano yung mga procedural rules dito? Makikita natin to sa section 3. Number 1, there must be a motion or a request. A party may request the court to take judicial notice of any matter within the ambit of discretionary judicial notice. Number 2, there must be a hearing. The court must hear the parties on the propriety of taking judicial notice. Number 3, there must be post-judgment or on appeal. There must be remedies. If the court denies the request or fails to act, a party may ask the court to take judicial notice of a matter on appeal, and the appellate court may grant the request if the matter is mandatory or if it can be easily verified and is essential to the case. So, a key distinction: mandatory notice may be taken ex mero motu on its own at any stage. Discretionary notice requires a hearing and adherence to the requisites. Conclusion: judicial notice is a powerful tool designed to streamline litigation. Students must understand the crucial distinction. Mandatory judicial notice is automatic, no discretion. It applies primarily to laws and universal facts. Discretionary judicial notice is optional. It requires a hearing and applies to facts of common knowledge and unquestionable demonstration. Mastering this rule is key to simplifying the presentation of evidence and focusing the court's attention on the truly disputed facts. So we end here, and I would like to share with you my favorite Bible verse: do justice, love kindness, and walk humbly with God. This is Attorney Chata Olivas of Easy Law Online, making the law easier to understand. God bless you.